Hello, hello friends and loyal Wolfpack members, Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Planetbase. Now, the next episode I have had a little bit of an issue with. For some reason, I lost the beginning little bit of footage from the video. Now, all that had happened is it was just my introduction and me telling you what I was thinking about doing that episode. But what had happened, it was only a couple of minutes, and first thing that had really happened is the trade ship had landed, and that's pretty much where we're going to go and join back in. So, apologies for this, but I can't seem to find the footage anywhere on my computer, so let's just jump straight back into the episode. A little bit overtaxed now. Still think we're going to be okay, though. Right, I need 7 more. I'll happily just throw in 1 bioplastic just to trade that off. And let's have a look here. I mean, our food is going down. We are getting some we are going to be getting some payouts again soon. There we go. Oh, that's medicinal plants. That doesn't really count, does it? Let's have a look at that one. That one's just paid out. Where are we? No, next one. There we go. That one's just paid out. That one's getting ready to. That one's getting ready to. So I think the next thing we want is another biodome, preferably. And some more biologists, because we are running low on biologists. And I think the problem is this tomato pad is high maintenance. So what I'm thinking of doing is knocking off, at least turning off that tissue synthesizer for the present moment, so that our biologists can focus their efforts more over here. Because I think that's what we're going to need. And we only really need 1 tissue synthesizer right now anyway. I mean, our meals are still fluctuating. They're staying around about 15 to 20 mark. And that's kind of where we want it. We do need some more food production very soon if we want to expand any further. But the main thing we need is another biodome and another canteen. So that is going to be the next course of action to bring in. Well, that's what we're going to need before we expand, but I think... Well, let's have a look here. Well, we've got excellent status, so that's awesome. We've got everything in stockpiled amounts. Excuse me. Sorry, apologies for that. I've been playing this game so much and talking so much, my voice has gone a little funny. But I literally cannot stop playing this game. I love it so much. But yeah, I really, really, really want the patent for the driller bots. That is what I really want now. I'm happy to kind of sit on these metals at the moment until we can get that. But we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, how are we doing? I'm pretty sure we are... Yeah, we're only at 70% of our storage capacity. But I do think, actually, what we do need is something that's not going to cost us too much. It's going to cost us a little bit of power, but our power is more than sufficient right now. And that is going to be a control center. And what I'm thinking is I am going to have the control center built somewhere over here, maybe? Oh. What's this? Ah, it's just ores and stuff. We've got 11 medical supplies. All right, okay. Let's go. I can go and get the ores. I'm happy to trade off a couple of things here. Let's get some more of their coins. Perfect. There we go. So again, what I really want is the control room. But the question is, where am I going to put it? Because technically it's just going to be an extension. I can use it to extend anywhere, but I would prefer it somewhere close to here. So if we get a guard, we can have an armed guard walking around if we do get armed intruders and so on. But I don't think we're anywhere near getting armed intruders just yet. I do think I'm going to put it maybe here. Yeah, I'll put it here and I'll link it to the factory at the moment, because that'll be nice. What then we can do then is we can get a control panel put in for one of the engineers to go and man, and then we can get a telescope and a laser. I think that is what we want right now, because as you can see, our power storage is not terrible, but after putting these ones in and the laser and the telescope, I have a feeling we're going to want to expand on our power. Oh, that was... holy crap, that was very, very close. But either way, the control center's now been built, but I think I am going to go... well, we've got 3 of those. I'm going to go and put in another turbine, but this time we're going to go for a large turbine. So I'll link that there, and I think we will go for another power collector just to be safe. Come on, there we go. And I think we're going to want another water extractor. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that one. So we'll put another medium water extractor in. So I think that's going to take care of our necessities at the moment. I mean, our meals are still okay. Unless we get any more colonists. If we get more colonists in, then we're going to be in the trouble. But I think we're going to be fine. Connections have been built. We are using a lot of the metal we just stockpiled, but I think it's necessary. And what we're going to want is a telescope console. So I'll put that there. And then what I'm going to want to do is put in a telescope, because then at least we're going to be able to see shit coming like that. So I think I'm happy to go and connect the telescope here. And then we can put the laser somewhere. Alright, what we got? Please have some minor bot patterns. We have the colossal patent for the solar panels, but it's not something I really want. We could do with some more metals. 137. How we got? We've got some of those plants, because we've got a good amount of medical supplies at the moment. I can trade off some of our semiconductors, because we don't need them as yet. And then we can take some more of... no, okay. Yeah, that seems fair enough. 4 superconductors and 2 medicinal plants. Yeah, I'm happy with that trade. To get some more metals. Because we have just used a crap ton of metals. And as soon as we get all this built, I think we're going to be okay with power. Because like I said, we've just built some more power stuff. We're building a large power collector, a large wind turbine. So we can at least make some power while we're at night. We've got a water extractor. Might want to put another water tank in later, but I think we're good for the time being. Until we get more stuff, I don't think we're going to need any more. Okay, awesome. So that's our power under control again. We're still good for meals, so that's awesome. Just need this console being built now. And that's what the guy's doing now. He's built the console, so that's awesome. And we just need someone to man it now, so we can get the telescope looking around. And I think I am going to go and want to get that laser put in. So we can fire a laser. Can't really really do that. But yeah, let's put this in. We've got everything we need for it. 5 metals, 2 bioplastics, and 2 of those. So let's link that there. I think I'm going to want to link it here as well. Now we're up to 17 metals again, so that's awesome. And now I'm just sitting around really hoping for the driller bot patterns. That's what I really want. That's going to kick this facilities production into overdrive. I mean, we've only got one worker in there. We've got no workers there. And I don't want to get any more workers in at the moment. Because if I get any more colonists in, any more human colonists, it's going to drain our resources a lot more. I'd rather start working on the bots. I mean, we've got 2 carrier bots, and that's awesome. But I really do want to just get the constructor and the driller bots in, because then I can start working on some more... working on expanding our robotics facility a little bit more. But that's awesome. We've now got our laser. It's now charging up. What's this? Interception chance 0%, but that's because we haven't got anybody sitting at the terminal of the console. There we go. We've now got 40% chance. That's with this one of shooting down. You know what? I say that, and we just shot down a meteor. That is awesome. But what happens is with only one telescope, we only have a 40% chance of shooting them down. But that's fine. Okay, what we got? We got coins. Let's try and get all the coins again. Because our meals are doing fine. We can trade off... the medicinal plants. A couple of those. I'm happy to trade off these. Actually, let's bring one back. So let's bring both, all of those back. Actually, no. Let's send 2 out. So that's 140. Let's make up the rest in... 62, 60. That's perfect. Okay. So they're just waiting on 2 medical supplies, because we're getting enough of medical supplies that we're not overly worried. We've just lost one of our carrier bots, even though we do have the auto repair facility. So yeah, I think I'll turn this back on now so we can get at least one more carrier bot back up again, because I want at least 2 of them running around at any one time. Right now, the majority of what I want are driller bots. But we can't make them yet. Come on, we want the pattern. We have a bunch of metals. What I might want to do is throw down another telescope. Problem is, if I put down another telescope, I'm going to need to put another console in as well. And that's going to require another engineer to operate it. And how many engineers have we got? We've got 4 engineers, so it's not too bad. We're still in excellent standing. And pretty soon, if production carries on the way it's going now, I'm going to be able to build the monolith for the first time ever. So things are looking really good. Our meals are still looking fine, so I'm not worrying about our meal production. Unless we get any more colonists. If we get any more colonists, then I'm going to have to make, basically make some more meals. I mean, how are our meals doing at the moment? We've got burgers, we've got a basic meal. I don't want to see too many basic meals. Pasta, burger, pasta. Awesome. Pastas, as far as one basic meal. The occasional basic meal I don't mind seeing. So that's not too bad. I mean, what we got? Mushrooms, wheat, so that's going to be another pasta. Might even be a burger, actually, they're making. Mushrooms, wheat. Let's see. Pasta. Yep, that's fine. So needs to throw another wheat in one of those. So what they got? Pork and wheat. That should technically make... as soon as they take one of them out, that should start making... Have we got pork and wheat? There we go. What this is making? This should make a burger. Pasta. Why is this making pasta and not pork? Sandstorm imminent. Well, you know what? We can actually go onto yellow alert now. So that's nice. We're actually able to go and use the yellow alert. So that's awesome. Now, I am tempted to build the redundant connection over here. Just because I don't want people being trapped over there. So I think I might do, but the problem with that will be is it's going to knock this off. So what I'm thinking of doing is turning that back to pork, turning it back on, sacking that machine off the second it makes its next batch of pork, and look at that. Because nobody was manning the console, we didn't get the chance to shoot that down. Okay. Alert's down. Alright, so we don't need red alert. Ooh, hello, hello, come on, please, please, driller bots. No! Oh, that's so frustrating. Yep, no thank you, sorry. Actually, dismiss. Nothing I really want. I just want the driller bots. Come on, you're taunting me with all these things. Right, have we made anything else? We're very close to making it. So as soon as that does, I am going to sack it off and build that redundant connection. Perfect. So yes, and then we can build that connection. So that can be great. I love seeing the redundant connections here, the lattice work almost of everything here. And we can't build anything there, so that's not a big stress. Can we build a redundant connection here? No, we can't, but we can build another thing out here and expand further out here. So we have a massive, massive field for expansion that way. And we have a limited field, well, we have a massive field for expansion down here, but it is kind of hindered by the big kind of rock we have here. Such as it was here. But we have got a laser, so as soon as one of our engineers gets his ass over here and actually mans the console, that's going to be great. But until we get more constructor bots and stuff like that, we're not going to have too many spare engineers. So, yeah. Now, we're not seeing anybody unhappy with sleep. We've got a plant in here. We've got our video screen, so people are fairly happy. I mean, let's have a look. We've got excellent status. We've got excellent welfare. We have some okay prestige. And we've just shot down another meteor, so that's awesome. Now, everything is going very, very well. I mean, theoretically, if I remember rightly, let's go and have a look. Let's go back. Build outside. Monolith. We can go and build the monolith if I wanted to right now, but I'm not gonna go and do that just yet because we've only just got enough metals to do it, and I want not to have to worry about it. But I have noticed a lot of you guys in the comments are saying that ever since I've started playing this incredibly addictive game that you've gone out and bought it yourselves. So that is epic. And we did go and give away a couple of copies ourselves a few days ago. So that was awesome as well. And oh, please let us have. Oh no. Oh, we do have a constructor bot. We have enough coins directly for it, so let's just buy that constructor bot because that's going to seriously help us. Alright, let's bring that back. There we go. Trade. We've got our constructor bot, so that's going to help us immensely now. That's going to free up one of our engineers to hopefully constantly be sitting over here. So we're running low on spares as well, actually. But we are building spares, so that's going to be okay. I think what I could do with doing is perhaps sacking off one of these machines after they basically pay out so that I can put another spares machine in. I'm not sure if we need another spares machine, really. Because we are building more spares, I think we're going to be okay. But I do think that since we've basically expanded everything else out here, we might want to go and change our... no, not that one. We want this one. We want our manufacturing limits. I am going to put our spares up to 15. So that should help with managing all our moving parts over here. So everything here needs to have spares in order to be maintained. How many workers do we have? Because we haven't got anybody in the mines at the moment, so that's kind of our bottleneck. Meals are still doing fine, so I'm not worrying there. Our water is absolutely tip-top. So everything is going well. Let's see if we can put another tissue synthesizer. Yeah, we can, quite easily. Put another tissue synthesizer in there. What percentage is that one at? 50 something. So as soon as that one gets made, there we go. Let's change that one over to beef, actually. Just for the sake of it. There we go. That's another laser shot. Another meteor shot down. Because that's one of the things they changed in the most recent patch, is we don't get the notification every time we shoot meteors down. Because sometimes I can imagine that gets a little bit overwhelming. Especially when you have a larger base, you have a lot of lasers, and you have a lot of meteors, especially in the later planets where there's no atmospheres to protect you from the meteors so much. So yeah, everything's going well. We've got absolutely shit tons of bioplastics, so I'm happy to go start trading some of that off later. We've got some semiconductors. We're losing semiconductors, but that's going to be just with maintaining our bots, really, and building our bots. That's the thought. How many bots are we on? I didn't think to check. We're on 4 bots right now. We've got oh, please let us have... Nope. Okay, that's fine. 60% commission? No, thank you. But I will actually go and sell you as much as I can to try and get as many of your coins as humanly possible. Let's bring that one back and put 3 coins in, just so it's perfectly balanced. I might be losing like percentages of coins at that point, but I'm not really worried. And as I said, we need more metals more than anything else right now. So yeah, that's awesome. We're shooting down meteors fairly frequently now, so that is awesome. I do want to get another telescope in there, so I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put in another telescope console. Maybe I'll put it here. And I will get another telescope put in. I mean, I know we haven't exactly got an overabundance of engineers right now, but I think it will help. Just because I want more of a... Exactly, case in point here. If we have another telescope in there with another engineer, we'll have more of a chance of actually shooting those things down. I don't know if it'll help having the telescope further out. So what I'm thinking of doing is just plonking the telescope here. Can I actually... Oh, I can make a larger telescope as well. Well, that's an interesting idea. So what I might do is drop this big telescope over here, and we'll see how much of a percentage chance that makes it that we can shoot things down. Because if that's the case, I might actually just sack off this telescope here and sack off one of the extra consoles over here. You're thirsty? You've got water over here. But we have got quite a few colonists, but they're not using the water fountains that frequently. Then there's no queues for them, so we don't need to have any more. Right, okay, so we just need either the engineer or the constructor bot, which is on his way. There he is. Come on, Wally. Oi! Numbnuts, over here. Oh well. I mean, we're shooting stuff down left, right and centre. But I'm really curious to see how easily it's going to be to shoot things down with a larger telescope. I mean, I think that the small one gives us 40% chance We've got a 0% chance at the moment. Oh, thank you. Now, I do realise that we are still making more things over here, so I'm actually going to turn that off. GM tomato. Oh, we have got a driller bot, and we've almost got enough. Can you? Is it just me, or am I hearing the laser going off almost constantly? That sounds awesome. What else we need? 40. Let's take a couple other coins as well. Perfect. So let's trade that. Okay, that's the laser going almost all the time. When we have 2 engineers sitting down, we are shooting down every single meteor. Wow, that was awesome with just one thing. And we've still only got a 40% chance, so let's turn that off. And that one, there we go. We get a 60% chance. So yeah, that's a 40 plus a 60. So that's going to be a 100% chance of shooting down all things when we have 2 engineers there. So let's turn that back on for now. I mean, I want to set this one as a priority, but we don't have that option. So we have the option to shoot down so many things right now, so that's awesome. We're pretty much saving our base just with having that. And our power production is not going badly either, nor is our water production. So everything is awesome. I'm so happy that we've got everything the way we have it at the moment. We've got a driller bot, so we're going to be getting more ores. So that's awesome. You know what? We've got a driller bot. I'm happy. So I think what I'm going to go and do is I'm actually going to go and build that bloody monolith. Look at it. It's completely pointless, but it's awesome. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to build it very close to our landing pad. But I am going to put it off to the side here, I think. Or should I put it here? Because there's not really a lot I can expand for over here. So, yeah, I'll put it here. There we go. Let's go. First time ever I am building the monolith. This is such a good feeling. It's the first time we've actually had a colony where I'm able to do this. Oh, this is awesome. So let's build this up. Let's go and increase our... Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's go and increase our prestige. Now, our welfare's gone down. It's going back up again, but I think that's mainly because lots of people are working their asses off and they're not too happy about it. But as soon as we get some more bots in, the welfare's going to go up immensely. Where were you on that? Oh, that's right. Everyone's coming out here to build this, aren't they? My ego nearly got the better of me. Now what are we waiting for? There we go. We've got everything we need. That is a hell of a lot of materials. Yeah. Alright. We haven't got a lot of anything left at the moment, but I think we can get rid of a couple of medical supplies. A couple of superconductors. Let's get rid of all the superconductors. We're not building any bots at the moment, so I'm not worried about that. One more of those, and a couple of bioplastics. Yeah, we're losing about 3 coins equivalent in that trade, but I'm fine with that. It's going to make it easier for us to get our get the bot pattern later on. But our metal production is fine, so I'm not worried. Just look at that. We have our monolith. Just look at that. That is awesome. Megalomania reached. That is epic. Megalomania, you have proven you are capable of. Proved that I'm capable of what? Is that it? Okay. Oh well, not worried. But I am thinking I am going to go and knock off this telescope. I mean, it's... We're going to get 3 metals back for that, so that's fine. So we got the big one, so that's 60% chance that we're going to shoot things down. I can knock off one of these things here. That's going to give us something back as well. Hint, guard. I know we could do with some guards, but... no, close that down. I could do with a guard, but I'm not worried at the moment. I don't need a guard just yet. But anyway, let's go and have a look at this. Look at this. Our prestige is going up slowly. So that's awesome. We've got excellent welfare. People will want to come into us. I mean, we could get visitors, but in order to do that, we need to expand. So we are going to need another oxygen generator. Which I think is going to be the next thing to do. So the next thing we're going to want is to get another oxygen generator, another biodome on the build. But whichever comes first, if we get the farm biodome patent or the driller bot patent, those are the first things I'm going to do next. But anyway, that's enough for this episode. Let's actually go and have a look at this base from a different angle now. Let's rotate. Oh, no. I'm so not used to this rotating around the opposite ways. Let's just look at our base. We are thriving now. I'm actually really happy with this base now. It is going really, really well. But anyway, like I said, this is actually enough for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If so, please don't hesitate to hit that like and subscribe buttons for more content. It'll help my channel out as well. And before we go, let's just put that on yellow alert. So anyway guys, I've been Commander Chaos Wolf. You've been epic. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. And remember, keep flying and stay shiny.